What is going on, guys? Vuxury here, and as you can see, I spent 2.2 million on a freaking hypercar. I know I'm that one YouTuber who says don't buy supercars and hypercars, but what do? I spend money on a hypercar and a few supercars. If you know, you know. So yes, as you can see, this is the 2022 KOENIGSEGG GEMERA. The real name is the 2022 Skane Redunter. This is a nice hypercar based on a few things. One, the reason I bought it was the looks. Now the thing about this, when it's in a darker color, it really looks like one of those admin cars, you know. It really looked crazy the first time I seen it in game because it looks very unique compared to other supercars and such and hypercars, since it is a hypercar. Now, since this is a KOENIGSEGG, you wouldn't really see much of these, and it's basically expensive. It's 2.2 million. A crazy price tag, but it has some things that you may like and some you may not like. So, getting off to it, off the rip, we have 4 seats. So, if you have friends, unlike me, then you can basically sit, 3 of them while you're in your driver's seat. This is a nice thing, as most KOENIGSEGGs, of course, are 2-seaters. This one is a 4-seater with one big door. I don't know why people keep calling it a 4-door, but this is one big door that opens up. There is no 4 doors. It just has 4 seats. Let's go over some more stuff. So this is a 3-cylinder. It's twin turbocharged, and it's a 3-cylinder. It looks pretty nice. As you can see, the attention to detail is pretty nice, 3 right there. And there's basically carbon fiber all over this thing. Right here you have the 2 exhausts. As you can see, it's not electric or anything. Continuing with detail, my license plate is Vux, along with more carbon fiber down there. And I have it in this nice green color. I do not know the color code. Here's the DRLs, Skane logo, more carbon fiber. But let's get into the car at this point. So when you get in, there's the lights. My favorite part probably about the lighting is the turn signals. So right turn signal in the rear, right turn signal in the front, left turn signal in the front, left in the rear. Really good. When you press the brakes, as you can see, the brakes are right down here. The reverse lights have their own lights also. So that's what I really like about this car. It's no sharing any lights on this car. Every single light on this car has its own dedicated spot. As you see, the lights up there, turn signals. Very minimalistic, and it's really nice. It flows well. So reverse is right there. Nothing crazy where the reverse light's down here or on the sides or anything. Really good. But let's go ahead and start it up and such. World's most quietest startup anyways. So I'm gonna rev it a little bit so you guys can hear it. This thing makes no noise. Makes literally no noise. But yeah, that's the noise part of it. We're just gonna do a slow little POV drive. Now this thing does have one issue with it, and that's the top speed part. Now when you pass 150, it basically starts to slow down. I could showcase that real quick. Okay, it's actually around 120 where it starts to slow down, but don't get me wrong, this thing is very fast. And it's very quiet also, as it's a 3-cylinder. So basically, yeah. But those brake lights look really small if you look at a certain angle. Looks like only one's lit, but you just have to point your camera down. It's a really nice car. Another thing some people didn't notice, this actually has 4-wheel steering. It's not a big amount, but it's something that helps. So we're gonna do a full speed test once we get on the highway over here. Alright, we are now on the highway. Let's do a top speed run. So don't get me wrong, 0 to 100's extremely quick, and it's still not slow when you're still speeding through. The Regera might be faster than this though, so go for whatever satisfies you. I'm not telling you what to buy. Okay, top speed seems to be 200. Top speed 258 miles per hour. As y'all seen, it wouldn't go any further. So very fast. I'm pretty sure that's slightly faster than the GEMERA, if I'm not wrong. Let me know. This thing's really nice to drive. And remember, this goes 258 miles per hour, and you can have the homies in it. I know you can have the homies in the Roadster, but I like the GEMERA more, as I prefer the looks and such. You know, the Tesla's just kind of weird looking compared to this, but yeah, y'all. Let's go over some more details. Red hot brakes, of course, because performance car. It does get dirty quick. Overall details are really nice. You have the one wiper, I guess like IRL. And for the mirrors, it appears to be cameras. As you see, that's not a normal mirror, so there must be a screen in the car. Or just a screen in the car for the mirrors, pretty much. And yes, this thing does cost 2.2 million. This is the regular version. This isn't the carbon. You have a nice ducktail there. It's another good detail. Overall, this car has a good amount of detail packed into it. Honestly, I can't tell you if you should buy it or if you shouldn't. But in my opinion, this is like one of the best hypercars in Greenville, just based off looks. I really like the looks of it compared to some other hypercars. Some other hypercars can have questionable looks, or the models just may not be up to par. Cough Bugatti. But yeah, I won't make this review too long. I will be making more videos with this car. And yeah, this has been Vuxury, and I am out.